Okay, so it's about midnight. I need to get to bed soon, but I wanted to share with you a video today because I'm preparing breakfast because a friend of mine is coming for breakfast tomorrow, and she is a vegan, which means that she doesn't eat any products that come from animals. So she won't drink milk. Um, so she won't take coffee with cream in it. She doesn't eat butter, and it goes without saying, she doesn't eat eggs. She doesn't eat red meat, so no bacon tomorrow morning. I don't make bacon usually either, but just having said that. I went to the grocery store today to see what I could find for breakfast tomorrow. I already have some things here, but I'll show you. I picked up some grapefruits. Those were $1 for all three. That cauliflower and that pasta was also $1. And I picked up that tomato sauce and pineapple. Pineapples are usually quite expensive, and for good reason. They are coming from quite far away. So I was very surprised that this pineapple was only $1, and on top of which it was actually quite sweet, or it actually is quite sweet. And I've been snacking on it so that, of course, the quantity of pineapple now fits in the container because of all the pineapple that I've eaten. Okay. So for tomorrow, our options, we have a few. I've decided to see if I can offer my friend some muesli. Granola here. Granola oftentimes is baked with some sugar in it. This one has raisins and also some dried, I think those are dried mangoes, and also some almonds. So this is actually really tasty. This was a gift from a friend, which was very generous of her to give to me and my roommate. I think she gave it more to my roommate than to me, but I've been snacking on it too. So what we're trying to do tomorrow is make sure that my friend has a good balanced breakfast, because it can be very difficult to get protein sources when you're not eating dairy, for instance. So with breakfast you're not drinking milk, or you're not having milk in your cereal, or you're not having eggs. Your alternatives might include peanut butter or almond butter, which is like an almond paste. And those are good sources of protein, which is something that you really need if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. You need to be very careful that you're getting the right sources of protein, which is very, very important to the human diet generally. So I think tomorrow when I have yogurt, I'll see if my friend would like to have some sort of nut butter. Yeah, so, I mean, there are many different reasons why people are vegans or vegetarians. It's quite common in Toronto to encounter people who choose not to eat certain kinds of meat, or not to eat any kind of animal product whatsoever. I personally don't buy meat very often. I find it a bit of a hassle to prepare, and then, you have storage problems with it sometimes. It's very expensive at times, so I don't generally buy very much meat at all, but I'll have it in a restaurant, for instance. So, for me, it's a matter of economics. I can't afford it, but also there are many other reasons. My friend, for instance, doesn't believe in treating animals cruelly, and the reality is a lot of the time when we're producing milk or various kinds of meat, the production process is very unkind to animals. It also takes quite a bit of environmental resources, because not only do you have to grow the food for the animal, and then you grow the animal, and then you also have to transport that processed meat and then also store it. I mean, it needs to be refrigerated, whereas, for instance, an apple can keep in your cellar or in your basement in a good container for several months, no problem whatsoever. So there are many different reasons why people choose not to eat meat, or not to eat any animal products at all. And so in Toronto, a city of this size with as many different ways of eating and having relationships to food, it's possible to be a vegetarian or vegan, and it's possible to do it safely and to do it well. And so I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you about this, because it's very possible in Toronto that you might come across someone who's a vegetarian or vegan, and it's not actually that unusual anymore. It used to be, but not so much anymore. Anyway,